UniUtamafm news segment Inspirations begins here. Let us start with local news for today. Kota Kinabalu. An egg has been successfully retrieved from Malaysia's last female Sumatra rhino to be used for in vitro fertilization IVF treatment in order to save the species from extinction. The process of retrieving the egg from Iman was done by a team of experts from Leibniz Institute of Zoo and Wildlife Research in Berlin, Germany, led by Prof. Thomas Hildebrand at Tabin Wildlife Reserve yesterday. Sabah Wildlife Department Director Agustin Tugas said the egg then was brought to Center for Wildlife and Livestock Innovation, Faculty of Sustainable Agriculture, University Malaysia Sabah, UMS in Sandakan. He said the process to retrieve the egg was joined by Borneo Rhino Alliance (BORA), while the egg preparation and maturation were handled by Prof. Arif Bodiono, an expert from University Pertanian Bogor, Indonesia. He also added that this is a good news and would hope the last species of that rhino will produce more eggs and enable us to continue with the program to produce an embryo through in vitro for this highly endangered species. Prof. Arif will use the sperm from Tam, the male rhino that died in May due to kidney failure for the IVF and ready to cooperate with Indonesia for further action. Tam's sperm was retrieved, frozen and kept for breeding before the rhino died in May, and while Iman can still produce eggs, she can no longer get pregnant due to the uterine tumor that plagued her. Through the efforts, Iman's egg that will be inseminated via IVF will be put inside the uterus of another female rhino in Indonesia as surrogate. We are now moving to the international news. Lucknow, India. Heavy rains have killed at least 113 people in India's Uttar Pradesh and Bihar states over the past 3 days as floodwater swamped a major city, inundated hospital wards and forced the evacuation of inmates from a jail. India's monsoon season that begins in June usually starts to retreat by early September, but heavy rains have continued across parts of the country this year, triggering floods. An official said that at least 93 people had died in most popular Uttar Pradesh since Friday after its eastern areas were lashed by intense monsoon showers. Santosh Verma, a police officer, said rising water level forced authorities to shift 90 inmates from a prison in eastern Balia district. In neighboring Bihar, an impoverished agrarian region that was hit by flood earlier this year, the death toll from the latest bout of rain had reached 20 on Monday, a state government official said. Bihar's capital city of Patna, home to around 2 million, has been badly hit with waist-deep flood waters across many streets and entering homes, shops, and even the walls of a major hospital. In some parts, authorities deployed boats to rescue residents. According to Additional Secretary in the Disaster Relief Department, Ahmad Kumar Charan said there is still waterlogging in many areas even though rain has stopped. In its bulletin on Monday, India's Meteorological Department said the intensity of rainfall over Bihar was very likely to reduce. Showers in Uttar Pradesh are also expected to abate this week. Weather Department officials said this month that monsoon rains were likely to be above average for the first time in 6 years. That's all for today and have a nice day. News edited by me, Iliya. Sources from Straits Time. Thank you for choosing us as your source of information. UniUtamafm Inspirations begins here.